Wow, lovely. Turn your head tiny bit towards me. Chin down. Beautiful. Turn your right hand in a bit because it's facing, no, the other hand, left hand in. Soft, soft, soft. Yes, lovely.
You know that feeling when you look at a photo and you're like, that's one. That's the feeling I look for everything.
Yeah.
Like for my dresses, the clothes, the models, everything. I'm always looking for that feeling.
Lovely, I love that. Beautiful.
I think creativity is about tapping into the things that make us unique. It's a combination of our interests, strengths, and passions that create the uncommon. If we can find a way to bring those things together, that's special. My work, if anything, is unique to me. Because it's these many threads of my life that come together to weave a tapestry.
Relax as if you're going to sleep.
And that's the magic you want to hold on to.
Beautiful. Beautiful, perfect.
I'm Bella Kotak, and I'm an artist.
As I think it's a very English thing where you have like a dress-up box and all your clothes go in and you can make all these characters up. And I think when it comes to my photo shoots, I think that's what I do. I play dress-up.
So the first concept that we did was in this beautiful venue called the Lost Orangery. I often say I'm a fine art fashion photographer, but really, I simply love to create these little worlds where I get to curate, assemble, and capture a story. For this first shoot, I wanted to go with a very whimsical fairy tale vibe. So I decided to make a giant butterfly, from newspaper actually. So to go with a butterfly, I decided to use a soft floral whimsical dress. I thought that together there was a beautiful visual. It's the ideas and sketches in my notebook, knowing the models I like to work with, the props, the flowers, having clothing from designers on hand. It's like a palette of paints. These are the bits and pieces that I bring together to create something. And the act of taking a photo, although incredibly important, is just one part of the process.
There's a legation that we were shooting just the other day.
Many of my shoots are very structured and planned. However, others are more spontaneous. It's not unlikely for me to get a creative itch and call a model, put her makeup on, grab a bunch of stuff, and go for a drive around and see what happens.
Oh, look at this bush. Yes, I was going to go down there. I know.
I still like working like that. I want to keep this fun and exciting, so it can be unplanned and casual and happen organically if I choose.
Sideways? Yes. Better.
It's very important for me to keep myself as free as possible to create.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah, I got it. You got it. Your vision. Vision.
So for day 2, we actually went and shot in a local woodland, and I've created some of my most magical images in that place.
So I want this to be a young guy kind of growing up. I shoot a lot of women, like girls blooming into womanhood. Isaac's at that age, it's like blooming into manhood. And I thought it'd be really interesting to see how I would interpret that. That's the concept for today.
When I'm shooting, I'm always looking for that one shot. If I come away with many, great, but I'm always looking at a location thinking, where's the story? And in that story, where's the hero shot?
taking photos for me is an escape. It always has been. In my previous career, where I opted for a more traditional path as an architect, I became quite unhappy and unfulfilled. But ironically, as an architect, I needed to learn Photoshop, which in turn led me to photography.
So we had all these flowers, as I knew we would. And I wanted to shoot a picture that was inspired by these beautiful floral paintings of women just floating in flowers by Zhang Hao. So I wondered what it would look like if I interpreted that into an image of my own, where I controlled exactly the flow of her body and movements, and we'd place the flowers around her, so it felt like she was emerging from this world into this beautiful character.
And it was this artistic outlet that would take me away from my unhappiness. And so I want every image to take the viewer somewhere, to experience that escapism to some degree. If taking the photo is one step in my creative process and the planning and curating is another, post-production is definitely where it all comes together. Photoshop led me to photography. It's my first love. Editing is where I can enhance the feeling I had on set, or bring together the original vision. I feel so fortunate to have found the path I'm on right now. Too often, I hold myself back in parts of my life, but photography is the exception. I'm not weighed down by thoughts of failure. I take chances, and I push my boundaries. I think if you can find something in life that you can fully immerse yourself in, not hold back, and be honest with who you are, then you're on the right path. I'm Kotak, and I'm an artist.